I was today years old when I turned 32 years old because today is my birthday. And today I'm not getting a gift, I am giving one. I am giving you the gift of motivation. If you are the kind of person that says that they want to do something, like quitting smoking, getting in shape, or starting a business, but you never actually do it, this video will change your life. In my 32 years, these are the experiences that I've had that have made me value something so much that I actually do it. Understanding these 5 reasons for doing something will make you capable of doing literally anything. It will make motivation as easily accessible to you as procrastination. Reason 1, it aligns with our programming. We are all born a certain way, and then the world, our parents, our culture sink their teeth into us and brainwash us into believing we need to think, feel, and act a certain way. It isn't always necessarily a bad thing, but if we are unaware of it, it becomes the primary reason we take any action in our life, and then at that point we aren't really human. We're just drones. Reason 2, we have suffered so much that we have no other choice. I have been an awful person and caused so much suffering to both myself and to others that I reached a point where I either had to fall completely into despair and give up or turn my life around. Some appropriately call this rock bottom because there's nowhere to go but up. I didn't change because I became a good person. I just finally got sick of my suffering, and that enlightened me to the fact that there could be another way. My suffering was my salvation. Reason 3, we genuinely enjoy it. Pretty straightforward. Floats our boats, it hits the spot, it's right up our alley. It brings us joy. Reason 4A, we value the reward we think it will bring. This is big because this is a two-parter. Part A is simple. We think that a certain action will result in a positive outcome. For example, working harder results in more money. Part 4B, we believe we will actually get the reward. Part B is much harder to attain, but far more necessary. We actually have to believe that we ourselves will receive the positive outcome. So, if I work harder, I inevitably will make more money. The problem is everybody and their cousin has a laundry list of Part A's, but very few people ever get around to Part B. They think they're not good enough. They see other people achieving positive results, and they think even if I did the same thing as those people, I myself would not receive those positive results. If you want to actually take action, you need Part A and Part B. You have to believe in yourself. Reason 5, it aligns with our soul. This is something that aligns with who you always have been, who you are right now, and who you always will be throughout all of time. This is not necessarily the same as reason 3 because sometimes doing something that aligns with your soul is not necessarily going to be enjoyable in the traditional sense. In my humble opinion, this is the highest and most valuable of reasons to do something. Here's the truth. This is not a list, this is a spectrum. People whose actions live in 1 to 3 lead unfulfilled lives. I used to be one of these people. A drone who operated off of my trauma and thought that the highest thing that could be attained in life was enjoyment. On the other end of the spectrum, people whose actions live in 3 to 5 lead incredibly fulfilling lives. These are the people who you look at and ask, how do things come so easily to them? How do they do so much with so little time? How can I be more like them? Trust me and my 32 years of experience, if you want to do something in your life, the motivation for it is going to come from one of these 5 reasons. Be aware of them, master them, and take action that is going to lead you to higher levels of the spectrum. I promise it will yield success, love, and inner peace. On the other hand, if you are like me, you live in darkness, and you feel more comfortable in the lower end of the spectrum, I want you to know that I see you, I love you, and change is possible for you. Things get better, life gets lighter, and I'm rooting for you.